Holy Christmas tree with an elf on top. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Dave. Roy Akers. Haven't seen you since the Joe Kosar celebrity softball game last year, and you brought all the singles last year.
Yeah, I did. I was bringing it. I was on fire that game. A lot of people were talking afterwards, like, I think Mr. Illich would like you to come and talk to the Tigers. And,
Can you pitch?
Well, you know what? I've been asked that a lot. I can pitch. I've got my fastball's probably about 58, and I can bring it. I can really bring it. I've got a screwball. My dad says I have a screw loose, but I've got a screwball that you wouldn't believe. I mean, let me just say this. I'm wearing a cup right now because you don't know when a game's going to break out, and I'm always prepared. And when they need a pitcher, I'm the guy.
I like that. 58 miles an hour. Anibal Sanchez, he's trying to get there. Teach him something.
Well, you know what? It's all about the movement with the fingers on the ball. And, a lot of guys, well, I'll try and show you with a golf ball here, but a lot of guys, they'll do what I learned this in Brazil many years ago. It's called the cross hand. And what you do is when you release the ball, you do that towards the batter. And they don't know what to do. Like you let go of the ball, like boom.
It does. It brings a little bit of a draw.
It does. And I always like the point in the game where the catcher calls timeout, runs out to the pitcher's mound. They have that big conference, and they cover their faces.
Yeah, they do that, and you wonder why.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to pitch this to you. I'm pretty sure he's going to try and hit it.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, you catch it.
There you go. I love it.
Yeah.
How did you get hooked up with the Red Wing alumni all those years ago?
Well, I actually started a charity here in town. And the Red Wings are such an amazing organization that they stepped up and helped my charity. And it was an incredible event at Joe Louis Arena. We had 15,000 people for a charity hockey game. And all the players stepped up. The Illich family supported us. It was one of those magical moments here in Detroit where we were all on the front page of the Detroit News and the Free Press the next day, celebrating hockey and raising money for all the locals here in Detroit. It was, I think it made my dad the proudest.
That's awesome.
Who is still living in our house in St. Clair Shores, and that was it was a really sweet moment for my dad because my dad got to sit next to Gordie Howe at our banquet.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
So
is
it was a special time.
I had a final question. I just forgot it. It's about your TV show.
Yes.
Second season already. It was a big hit. How many hits you guys getting in an average week?
Well, it's the biggest show in television right now, Fuller House. We had no idea it was going to be such a tremendous success, but we do the shows for our fans, and the fans have embraced us once again. We premiered on ABC in 1987. We're back on the same stage that we shot the original show, Stage 24 at Warner Brothers. We're back there again. They should have called it Full Circle, because that's what we've done. That's what we've done, a full circle. So,
and any phenomenal, what can happen this year that didn't happen last year? The Olson twins ever going to come back? Or?
I think I'm going to actually try and play both Olson twins. That's what I'm going to try to do. I mean, that's not easy.
Yes.
That's not easy.
What, their drug habit or the girls?
Hey,
I'm
stop
kidding.
that.
I will stop that. I will stop
I'm
that.
Trip you. I hope you're wearing.
I'm cutting that. I'm cutting that. I will cut that.
It out.
I will cut it out. Thanks a lot, Dave. Thanks a lot. Enjoy it. Yeah, you got it.